Hey, what's up? It's James. Thanks for tuning in. Today, I'm telling my story on how I learned to code, and I did it without pursuing another degree. I wanted to transition from my career as a scientific researcher to a career in tech. Going into this process, I had absolutely no knowledge of coding. I started from nothing. There's no affiliations or sponsorships in this video. I'm just naming these sites because they're the ones that I used. I know that some people are self-taught when it comes to coding. But with my starting point of no proficiency in the coding development realm, I felt that going through a coding bootcamp course would be a great idea because it would give me structure and guidance rather than me hoping to stumble upon helpful resources on my own. So I decided to go online and do research into different coding bootcamps and what they had to offer. There are a few requirements that I needed in a coding bootcamp. One was for it to be part-time. I wanted to be able to do the coursework while working full-time. Another requirement was for it to be entirely online so I can complete it remotely. Afterwards, I decided to apply for a full-stack development coding bootcamp course to learn how to code. Shortly after applying, I was accepted into the program. In full-stack development, the developer works on the front end of a website, which users interact with, and the back end, which is responsible for the processing of data for the website in layman's terms. The lectures were pre-recorded, so it gave me the freedom to get coursework done in my spare time. The cost of most of the coding bootcamps I looked into were in the price range of $9,000 to $15,000. I was okay with pricing because I realized that the alternative of getting a 2 or 4 hour degree typically costs at least that much and requires significantly more time to complete. I enrolled in early 2020 to the coding bootcamp, so I'm not sure if prices are still in that price range with inflation and such. During the coursework, I had the opportunity to learn Python. I also worked with frameworks for full-stack development, including Django for back-end development and React for front-end development. I was also exposed to database management using MySQL. I was exposed to GitHub as well, which I had never heard of before taking the course. It's a platform where you can store and manage your code and projects. Potential employers can see your code and access projects you've worked on to get an idea of your proficiencies and accomplishments. Before the coding bootcamp, I had used Google Cloud a little bit for data storage. In the class, I was exposed to Amazon Web Service, or AWS, which is Amazon's cloud platform. So I was able to develop some level of familiarity with the cloud data management. Another great thing about taking the coding bootcamp, after the course was completed, there was a post-program option where they provided support in the job search process. During my job search process, I used Udemy to study data structures and algorithms. I also used the website LeetCode to complete coding exercises while job searching. The site had a lot of coding challenges that helps to prepare job seekers for developer positions. Some employers have a technical interview, and LeetCode will oftentimes have similar concepts in the problems that one will encounter during technical interviews. The main websites that I used to job search were Indeed and LinkedIn. I would also go to a company's website specifically to see what jobs they had available, in addition to searching on job boards. Some friends that I spoke to who also did coding bootcamps said that it took them quite some time to find a job after the coding bootcamp. There was a lot of competition for jobs and typically a lot of applications in the pool for positions when I was applying in late 2020 and early 2023. The job search was difficult at times because I didn't have prior experience as a developer. I declined a few offers that were not quite a fit for what I was looking for. I wanted the option to work hybrid or remote. After finishing the course in late 2022, I accepted the offer for the data engineer position 9 months later. A few friends have asked me if I felt prepared for the job after the coding bootcamp. The answer is yes. Sure, I've had to learn new techniques and applications, but that is inherent to developer jobs. No one knows every developer language, application, and program, and even if they did, new updates and technologies are being instituted constantly. I'm a data engineer rather than a full-stack software developer, but the coding skill set I learned in the coding bootcamp course is relevant. I highly recommend reaching out to anyone in your network that is in the tech field. Having someone that can refer you for the job can help in the job search. Also, if you have the chance to work with a mentor, that can help as well. Another option is to look for internships. Sometimes an unpaid position or apprenticeship can lead to valuable connections, experience, and job opportunities. Thanks for tuning in. In the comments, let me know if there are any questions or what you would like to see in the next video.